If you are suddenly finding yourself nervous, scared, really worried and have no clue why you are feeling this way, you could discover that you are part of a growing trend of people suffering from anxiety. This is not something to be ashamed of, nor is it something that demands a large amount of medication to treat. Of course, there are some people who can only find relief from anxiety in prescription drugs, but many others find some more natural solutions in home remedies that are extremely effective. Working to find the best solution for you can be a rather trying experience, but there are plenty of great home remedies for anxiety that can prove to be extremely effective. It is largely reported by people suffering from anxiety that they feel much more anxious after they have consumed large amounts of alcohol. This points to cutting back the intake of alcohol as one of the most effective treatments that you can do to reduce your anxiety level. If we must be brutally honest though, this will have a limited effect. After all, if you are only a slight social drinker, there will be very little you can do to reduce your intake further. This means this particular method is much more suited for those who tend to drink at least a few drinks a week. Other suggestions include getting as much sleep as possible to ensure you are well rested. A lack of sleep has been attributed to increasing the occurrence of anxiety attacks. In addition to the additional rest as needed, taking some additional B vitamins such as can be found in most vitamin supplements has also shown great promise to help relieve symptoms. An additional benefit to the vitamins is the ability to allow you to pick up any additional nutrients that you might be missing out on due to your typical dietary habits. Many people have had great amounts of success by limiting their intakes of sweeteners as well. This includes natural sugar, as well as the artificial sweeteners. In order to really obtain the biggest benefit, you should try to watch your reactions to certain sweeteners. There are some that can make the problems worse for you, while others may not bother you in particular. If there is a sweetener that you can safely use, it is important to stay with it, while avoiding the others that tend to aggravate your anxiety. Due to the increase in nervousness, it is also recommended that you avoid any products that are extremely high in caffeine. Because caffeine is extremely likely to spike anxiety, many people who are anxious tend to suffer much more than necessary. Reducing caffeine intake can often provide some rather rapid differences that might otherwise never come. If you are in a habit of drinking coffee each morning, you can simply switch to decaffeinated in order to reduce your caffeine intake while still enjoying your morning cup of coffee. Another suggested home remedy that has provided great benefits is getting up and starting to walk around or exercise whenever you feel extremely anxious. By getting up and moving around, you are taking your mind off of the anxiety that you are feeling and allowing yourself to slowly calm down at your own pace. This is extremely effective for most people since it will allow you to refocus your attention to the activity that you are doing, rather than on the actual anxiety that you are presently feeling. By avoiding the use of medication to treat anxiety, you are sure to feel much better about yourself. Additionally, you will be able to avoid many of the harsh side effects that are otherwise experienced in the treatment. It may take a while to find the perfect solution for your needs depending on exactly what factors are encouraging the stress, but a solution really is possible with the right effort.